involved, you had to send your documents to Pune, where they would be screened and approved. Then you had to send a check, and after the check was encashed, you would get your domain name. So the process could easily take 4 to 6 months. So the end result was that in 10 years, we reached a level of 6,000 domain names for a population of 1 million plus. Luckily, at the end of 2004, the government liberalized the policy and redelegated it to a multi-stakeholder body, National Internet Exchange of India. NIXI had been set up in about 2003 with the industry participation, with majority of board members from the internet industry, 10 members, 3 from the government and 1 from academia, one of our IITs. So it was truly a multi-stakeholder body and was doing quite well as a not-for-profit company. So at the end of 2004, the government redelegated it to NIXI, and policies were also liberalized. So rather than selling directly, we went to a registrar model and immediately got about 10 registrars, local and global. We went through a new sunrise period. An arbitration policy was set up in order. We appointed about 20 arbitrators across the country and set the arbitration fees as at about $500 US. And the pricing was for second level 500 rupees, which is about $10, and third level 250 rupees, which is about $5, which made it quite costly compared to .com, which was available in India for about $4, the retail price. Within 1 month of this liberalization, we touched 70,000 names, and by last year we had touched 250,000. Then last year again, we went through a review process. We slashed prices by 80% for 3 months, from about $10 to $2 for the registrars, which made the retail price slightly lower than .com, and we witnessed 500% growth. So the volumes multiplied, monthly volumes multiplied 5 times. Now, starting last month, we had the renewals of these promo period coming in, and we are closely monitoring the renewal rate. And the thing which is coming out is that in India, people are highly cost conscious. Rather than the accuracy of the name, if they don't get that name in .in or .com, they are quite price conscious. They would go for a slightly different kind of name, but go for a lower price. So when we made .in lower than .com, the volumes multiply 5 times. But at the same time, we saw some deterioration in quality of registrations. It means that we had more names for non-meaningful work, for non-meaningful sites. A lot of these were pseudo-parked or parked on various sites. A lot of them were used for domain testing. So we set a few policy changes in order. Now for domain testing, 2 months ago we put in place policies quite close to what ICANN has recommended, and we saw immediate stoppage of domain testing. We have now reduced arbitration prices further to almost about $200 US and a guaranteed decision in 2 months. So we see more disputes coming in. That means again we see a cost-conscious pricing there, that you reduce arbitration prices and more people come forward for saving their domain names. Okay. And one last policy change which is affecting our growth quite dramatically is there was some restriction on foreign registrars that they had to connect to an Indian ISP. We removed that restriction, just made ICANN accreditation compulsory for foreign registrars, and immediately we have seen 4 out of top 20 registrars of the world becoming our registrars. And we feel that that will further stimulate the growth. And now we look forward to launching IDNs also, but I'm up with my 5 minutes, so I will leave that for questions. Thank you.